Oh man, this shit is hard to watch, bro. Let me go and answer. Give me a second, y'all. Yeah. You know, I love kids, man. So when I see shit like that, I just
I apologize, y'all. I kind of went off, so I didn't even see the video, but
all right. I'll play it again. Hold on.
Don't play it
I
again.
apologize.
Don't play it again.
It seems like it's kind of depressing. I ain't gonna even lie.
It's not depressing, but it's you know, like I said, I love
It's
kids.
fucking ridiculous.
Type of shit, man. It just burns my heart, bro. So basically, 2 days after we just glorified the WNBA and the players, they take a step back. Basically, at one of the games, they had a quote unquote transgender boy.
I think I seen that. Yeah, I seen it.
Perform at halftime in front of a stadium full of kids in a what has always been considered a family event and a family environment. I'm gonna say this. I have no problem with being wrong, but the WNBA continues to prove me right. They're clearly showing you what their agenda is. And the only ones who are fighting it from the outside is people like us, and the only ones who are fighting from the inside is the straight women that are showing being pregnant and having kids, showing their husband. That's the minority. But I digress. I talked about them enough. But this is social commentary with a side of comedy. The floor is open. What are your thoughts about this recent event and the WNBA itself, its future, and everything else? Who wants to
Was it a young dude? It was a young boy.
go?
8 years old.
8 years
Oh,
old.
he 8?
8 years old, G.
Had on grown woman nails, makeup, sassy. And the WNBA paid him to be there and performed halftime.
Like, what did he perform?
He was dancing and stuff. And he was twerking. An 8-year-old. He was twerking. He twerked. I ain't even want to show that shit.
Please don't.
You know, all I can say is, in my opinion, and like I said, I don't know the answers to why, or whatever. So young is just that's the alarming part to me. So young. Why do we allow something of this nature to be? I'm not against if you want to be what you want to be when you're an adult or you get old enough to know what you're doing. That's your business at that point. I'm not against it. If you want to be whatever it is you want to be, that's your business. And I'm going to still, be whoever I am, regardless after you do what you do. But to tell me that young boy at that particular age picked that to be, I don't believe that. I believe that's placed on him. That's forced on him. He's told to do that. And I think that's the issue that I'm having with the whole thing about it. It's not about what he's doing or what he chose to be at the right age. It's about the age that you're telling me he made that choice. I don't believe that.
I don't either. I feel like the parents push that shit on them. Something happened to some parents to push that shit on them, man. But man, man, me and bro, we try to be big advocates, man, for the WNBA because my boy Rock, man, look at my eyes. I tell you, man, my boy Rock be going hard on him, boy. He don't let him make it. But we be trying to be advocates, bro. Like, nah, man, it ain't really like that. But then we see shit like this, man, and I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say, man. And I was gonna say the same thing Quasi said, man. For him to be 8 years old, and that's what he like he chose. I don't think he chose. I think that shit was pushed up on him to do that shit. to me, if the WNBA paying him for doing that shit, man, sound like he was pushed on him for a money play. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just so much wrong in this shit, dog. And man, you got it, T. Dot.
Respectfully, no comment.
Rocky muted.
I'm gonna add a little something to it, and then I'm gonna go to the next topic. I'm not attempting to be fair because I don't give a damn. Life ain't fair, but it's the truth that I speak. I stopped watching sports after the Kaepernick debacle. I don't know what it was, and I would never encourage nobody to stop it. I think that to a certain extent, it is a getaway. It is a break from life. You know what I mean? And it's important to have those breaks. It's important to celebrate loved ones that may be playing for these teams and stuff like that. And I am a big advocate in putting your kids into sports. It shapes you. It builds character. It teaches you camaraderie, and it teaches you how to be a team player, and it humbles you because it teaches you and it makes you realize it ain't all about you. Sports is very important to me, to a kid. But where it starts to blur the lines for me and where it starts to become a problem is when we become adults and we become slaves to it in some capacity or another. And you talking to somebody, I knew stats from Pee Wee League players all the way to pros. I was a stat guru. I was in it. I've been an athlete all my life. Anybody that know me know that. I was that sports guy. I'm gonna watch them sports shows, all that. But the Kaepernick, man, it did something to me, bro. And then I had already read the $40 Million Slave years previously, but even the book couldn't get me to stop watching. It's like an addiction. But after the Kaepernick, I don't know what happened, bro. After that, I said no more. I cut the TV off, bro. And what is shocking to me is that ever since then, they have gave me no reason to indulge in it again. Because for me having a reason to get back in it, they've given me no reason. They've given me every reason to stay away from that shit. And when I see what's unfolding now, transgender cheerleaders and football players on the sideline painting another nigga nails and clipping another nigga nails and all this bullshit. Niggas wearing tutus and shit. NFL players, they're effeminizing our strongest representation of men. And when it gets to that point, oh, it's a problem. And I'm just glad I can't see it now. I don't see myself ever getting it too. Now, if I come to Yoga House and he watching, okay, shit, I'm there. I'm watching shit. I'm just not gonna give it the rating money. You know what I'm saying? But again, my question is, and this is just a rhetorical question or a hypothetical, and y'all answer me this just one by one. And this is just hypothetical. What would it take to happen for you to stop watching professional sports? If you could think of anything, what would it take?
Say the question one more time.
What would it take to happen for you to stop watching professional sports? And just be honest, it's cool. Just hypothetically, though, what would it take? Seeing that all this is happening, because clearly some more stuff is gonna keep unfolding. And I'm saying in every capacity, from we don't even really have a black owner in most teams, everything, the whole realm of it.
I I'm honestly saying this is just my opinion now, of course. So don't
Yeah,
be
it's hypothetical anyway. So
right. I don't think there's anything that will get me to stop watching it due to the fact of I'm not blaming sports for that particular situation. I'm not blaming sports for that. I'm blaming people in their decision making. Now, whether that be the higher ups and all that there, yeah, but that's their decisions to do those things. The sport didn't make that decision, so that's why I say I don't place the blame on sports when it comes to that. That's just my opinion, of course.
With me, it's just not having an interest in the sport at all, or something going on in my life that takes my time away from looking at sports. So, like for example, I started watching basketball when Kobe died. I just wasn't interested. I wasn't interested in basketball like that no more. Um, so it was something like that. So I couldn't just pinpoint one particular thing. But outside of just a personal decision, I just don't have time to watch it no more, or I got this going on instead of that. So, I need to be doing this versus looking at whatever sport I choose to look at. So it's something like that.
Yeah, for me, I can't really call it. Man, I've been in sports all my life. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm talking about every sport. My mama had me playing everything. So we're playing the sports, and especially, you know what I'm saying, gaining love for it. You know what I'm saying? Just the genuine, like the sport itself. I find it hard to find anything that'll make me start watching sports. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I watch the NFL, but I'm more interested in the NBA more than anything, because in the NBA you don't see majority owners blacks, but you do see black ownership in and on the NBA teams. You know what I'm saying? So for them to get that kind of, you know what I'm saying, because the NFL that's a good old boys club. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my answer.
now let me ask this: do you think that helps us or hurt us?
What exactly?
So we're $1 trillion culture. If you rated us on the most richest countries, we would have I think the sixth highest GDP, and we're just 13% of the country. And so it makes me question if it just makes me question, like, we can it's easy for us to socially be verbal and fight verbally, but when it comes to fighting with our dollars, we're not as open to that. We just expect to get up the white folks to just be loving. So the reason I ask it because it's like, if we can't stop giving them our dollars, at least to a certain extent within our control, then how can we expect to ever disassociate ourselves, disattach, or make ourselves independent of them from a financial standpoint and on every standpoint? Because, for example, it's a statistical fact. Police shootings would be less if more of us had life insurance. That's a fact. Because the police, they would not be able to afford and sustain themselves if they keep getting sued. Because what would happen is the insurance companies which is a more powerful entity, they have political ties, they have lobbyists. They would say, hey, y'all better stop killing my goddamn customers. It's a
And you
problem.
know what, Rob? That's interesting you bring it. I was just looking at I was watching something. It might have been a Joe Rogan clip about it. This guy was talking about healthcare and us needing to cut. We don't need insurance companies to go see a doctor, and how it's to the point to where it's like doctors, you have to have if you have this insurance company, you have to go to this certain doctor. You just can't go where you want to go. And so it's like, I think that you have to understand where we are, like reality, right? We're here in the United States of America. We're U.S. citizens. We don't print the money here to begin with. We don't have our own currency to begin with. So to me, it's kind of like a game of like whack-a-mole. You hit one pops up somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, it's like jumping out the pot to the frying pan. So we stop giving our money to whatever entity it is. Let's say it's sports, and you say, okay, we start getting life insurance, which I believe everybody should have. Get life insurance, right? And it's stopping police brutality. But then on the other end, you give your money to these life insurance companies, which are ran by Jews. So it's like you now, like I'm saying, we got to realize where we are on this planet, and that we are citizens of this of the United States. So to me, if we're really going to have a discussion about being independent as a people, we can't be independent as a people while being citizens of the same people we're trying to be independent from. Like it just doesn't work that way due to it doesn't work that way just due to where the money you funnel the money from one entity into another one, and you still into another entity that still don't have your best interest at heart. So we funnel it into the insurance companies, and now they got extra money for their record label companies. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna be that vicious cycle. So you just funnel the money somewhere else.
Yeah.
So
Well,
to me,
I want to say, forgive me. When I meant independent, I mean independent as far as recycling our dollar within the Black community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wouldn't even support us attempting to be independent. I think that's part of the problem too. I think we just have to be able to find a way to excel just as much as the white man, the Arab, the Asian man, and the Mexican man in this country. Because the truth of the matter is, it's shared land now. It's not just ours. It used to be ours. It used to be the white man's. You know, it didn't trade hands. It used to be the Spaniards. You know what I'm saying? It used to be Britons. It a little bit of everybody that had this shit. You know what I'm saying? America ran through like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. America thought like a mother.
It's ran through, right?
Motherfucker ran through. She's a whore.
Little nasty slut.
It's diabolical, man.
You bad girl, you.
You bad bitch. You's a sick bitch.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah, but you definitely right though, Ben. Yeah, I'm not trying to have. I don't want to be in the company. You know what I'm saying? I would love to get rich enough and have a company big enough to where I can hire white employees. Do you know how my ancestors will be proud of me? Damn it, baby, this nigga got white folks working for him. See, that's how I see getting back. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, you paying some white folks checks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Damn, that's good shit. Where you at? Ben probably had to go somewhere real quick. Oh, there you go.
my bad. My daughter went to a birthday party, man. They just came home. I missed what you said, man. I was talking to my daughter. What point was you making, bro? I missed it.
No, I was saying, forgive me, because that was the wrong words. I didn't mean
bad because of that.
Say what?
You missed that. No, I was saying I didn't mean independent like that. I meant like independent financially, to where we make sure the black dollar circulate in the community longer. Yeah,
oh, hey, and look, I ain't said it to this point, but I'm glad you brought that up. And I ain't trying to be on the dead horse, but you keep messing with me. So let me let you know. Hey, look, now listen, I had an iPhone, right? So that's the first. Listen. Y'all got to hear me out. I'm gonna make a point. I had an iPhone. That's my first one. I've always had all the iPhones. I got them all the way up to I think, I don't know, iPhone 8 and I don't even remember now. Maybe 5 or 6. I don't remember. But then, and Rob, you might have seen me post this whole video. I got it somewhere. A brother along named Freddie Figures came along. Figgers. That's his name, Freddie Figures. Had a black cell phone. I switched. and I use this phone. And that's why I ended up with Android. That's the only reason I ended up getting. I was supporting the black-owned business, and a whole lot of people wouldn't do it though. I switched from iPhone to an Android phone, and it was called the Figures F4 phone. That was the phone that I had for many years. Only reason I stopped using that phone is because AT&T updated their system, and the phones they had wasn't upgraded to that new AT&T system. So I ended up getting a Samsung. But I switched from iPhone to Android because I was supporting the black-owned business. I had a black-owned cell phone for like 4 or 5 years. That's the facts.
Still got an Android, nigga.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He said, "Hey, no, T-Ben. Look,
Can y'all
I've been
hear me?
saying it, man. We can hear you, Rock.
Okay.
We can't see you, but we can hear you. T-Ben, I've been saying it for years, man. The Apple iPhone is a trap. It's a trap because when you get to an Apple iPhone now, everything you own has to become Apple. All they have done is made you buy this one product for you to buy all the rest of their products. So it's a trap. Now,
You only
Yeah.
do that with Androids?
no,
No,
Android
not
works
at
with
all.
every other name brand type of computers and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
iPads, it works with all those things without having to be that way. And the I believe these items are made as far as from China or Chinese people. I might be getting it wrong, Japanese, something of that
Something
nature.
like that.
Right. Well, they on their end use more Androids and Americans use Apple. So why is that the case? If it's such a great deal, then why wouldn't the creators of it use it more so than the Americans do?
Nigga, you got an iPhone.
Forced to have an iPhone. My children and my family then put this phone in my hand and say use it. They know I ain't technology savvy like that. I ain't going to go do nothing else, so they know shit. This the phone right here. This the one I'm gonna use.
Nah,
That
I
don't mean
know
I
this
want
one.
it.
My thing is, man, I don't like. I just what I really don't like. I don't like the fact that it's like there's two options to choose from. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like that. It's either you got your Android, or you got your iPhone. It's either one or the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. You know, I remember when Tesla, he's supposed to be coming out with, yeah, Elon Musk supposed to be coming out making a Tesla phone. You know, that was going to be another option. And it's other cell phone providers, man. But it's to the point now to where you got to feel like you need one of the two options. You know, what I'm saying, as I said, it's like a phone code, man. I really don't even.
That's
I
what
got
it is. Phone code.
since I switched over to the Android, I just like the functionality of it, to be honest with you, man. Like I just like everything I can do with it. Like I can look at any website as the website looks. It's like the functionality of it. So I'm like, I like what it does, but I don't have no issue with with iPhone. To be honest with you, just always iPhone users always be coming, be hitting me upside the head, man. Like I ain't did every time. Oh man, you got green bubble. I'm like, what that mean? Yeah, y'all like green no more? No color green.
What's wrong
Hey,
with my
Doc,
green
look,
bubble, man?
Doc, look. I just be fucking with you, man. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
know, I
It's
know.
all
Hey,
love,
but
man.
that's
Hey,
what y'all all say, but that's what y'all always say it though.
hey, look, hey,
Always
look,
said though.
hey,
That's
look.
the
If you
kicker
can
right
pick,
there.
if you can pick that motherfucker up and dial some numbers and say hello, goddamn,
Hey
you cool
man,
with me, goddamn.
hey man. But hey, that's why I switched though, man. That's the whole reason I was supporting black owned business, man. I wish more people would have did it too, man. He got phones out now, but I didn't, I done got so accustomed to this phone I got now, man. I'm just like, well, I'm gonna stick with it for a while. But yeah, Freddie Figures, man, a black man from Florida, created his own cell phone, and he was using the Verizon towers. I want to say either
Hey,
Verizon
I
or T. I think
remember him.
the Verizon towers to get his signal, but he had his own service.
I remember him. I remember about that.
Oh, okay,
That
you
do
in here.
sound
All right.
familiar.
Yeah, he's still. I think he's still making phones, But that's one of the things, about circulating our dollar. Like, I still circulate our dollar in different ways, man. If I could do 100%, I definitely would. But one thing that I did do, I made that sacrifice. So I get it, man. I think the point that I want to make too is also about what you're willing to sacrifice. Like Rock, you start with the sports. That's great, man. But like I say, it's like in my mind right now. And you did clarify, but a lot of the talk is being totally independent and what I'm saying, cutting off everything that's not made by us. And I'm like, in theory that sounds great. I wish we can do that, but it's just not really a reality based on our lifestyles. You know, like if we want to live the same type of lifestyle, we can't do it. We got to take some steps back, make some sacrifices. You know, but hey, man, if we all decide to do that, I'm on board, man. You know, if more of us will involve ourselves so we can make things better for all of us. You know, about 15 of us be out here struggling, talking about it, and then the other million, like, well, I ain't gonna do it. You know, like
You
that's
hear
just
me?
kind of, yeah, I hear you, bro.
Oh, okay, my bad, my bad.
Yes,
I
We can't, I can't see you though.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't
for
see you,
real?
but I can hear you.
Oh shit.
yeah, you
Yeah,
got
you just
that
got a
button.
black screen.
Yeah, you got that
Oh,
button
okay.
on the screen.
Y'all can keep talking. Tell their ass to like and subscribe. Shit.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Act like they can't hear you.
Yeah, like he can't be heard.
It's all right. I got you, Rock. Them niggas wanna rebut. I got your back, Rock. Like
Ah,
and subscribe. Goddamn. Comments are welcome. Quality gonna get at you in them comments, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, they say I thought that was an interesting point that they made that more Asian people use Androids than they do Apple phones, and more
no,
Americans.
Androids is the most used phone in the world.
Well, then, what
Yeah, in
is
Africa,
Apple?
most people have Androids.
Yeah, see, I think the Android to me is the better to me, but I don't know. Like I say, I'm with Apple because my family, you know, vetoed my particular thoughts on it.
Hey, you a true family man. Quality, a true family
Well,
man.
I ain't got no say so, man. You know, I got a
Be like that.
house full of girls. I don't run
Can y'all
shit.
still hear me?
Yeah. Hey, Quality. So if they would have never like confiscated your phone, right? Would you still have that next tail joint?
See, that was the issue. I still had that type of phone. They was like, no, we're not going to do that no more. We're tired of that. So they was like, you're going to go up to this right here. And that's how this cycle started.
Nigga had the phone, you had to hit motherfucking 2-3 times to get the letter C.
Oh man, well that's funny,
You know
man.
what?
You see,
You know what? You something good. I perfected that shit really fucking good. Okay, I need you to know that, right? This shit y'all got going on right now. This some bullshit right here.
Oh
I
man.
struggle to do this. Goddamn, send the email. And all that, man. Come on, man.
Hey, Doc,
Come
every
on.
time I come home, hey, yo, man, how the fuck you do this? Give me your phone, man.
I'm good. Am I good?
Nah, we
Nah,
can't
you
see
still
you.
got the
well,
black.
you was on screen for a little bit, man. You was on there playing with some chords or something, but then you went back black again.
Yeah. So y'all still can't see me.
You
Uh-huh.
still
All right,
can't
man.
see you.
It's the
We can
black
hear you
buffer
good
screen.
though.
Yeah, we hear you.
Ain't this some shit?
Hey, it's a I had shared that link. When y'all get the opportunity, man, when you get you about a good hour sitting in traffic or something, or you ain't got too much going on, man, watch that video about the guy on that Neil deGrasse Tyson on Star Talk. I think it's the name of his show, talking about social media and generation Z. What he was talking about, man. There's some powerful information right there, man.
You put it in the
Like,
chat.
yeah, I put it in the chat, man. Well, not here in this chat, but in our other chat.
Yeah, say less.
It's a YouTube clip. It's about an hour long, so you know you got some time. But it's interesting information, and I thought about that because you were speaking about quality about how you know some of the Asian populations don't use the phone. And one of the points that the guy was making about technology is that all them children, you know, all the tech engineers and those in technology that's in Silicon Valley, none of their children their children go to them schools where they don't have no technology in the schools.
See,
You know what I'm saying? Because they understand, you know what I'm saying, like what it does to the youth and what it does to the brains.
it hurts
And
them.
yeah, man, it's really, really interesting information, man. Like y'all get a chance to watch that video, man.
Y'all still can't see me?
Still can't see you.
Why I see myself on my iPad though?
Because your
On your what?
I can
On your
see
what,
myself
Rock?
on my iPad because I
I
got
can't hear you on.
next to me.
T-Dot, chill out.
Y'all play too goddamn much.
That's
Y'all
what
got
I see,
my
man.
ass.
The iPad. See the problem?
Hey, nah, fuck that. I'm on my iPad and I'm just fine.
So y'all
Don't
fucking
do
with
that.
me. Y'all can see me, man.
Nah,
No, we really can't,
bro.
Rock.
Real
No,
shit.
We really can't.
For real.
I'm telling you, I can see me on iPad right now.
We sorry, but we can't see you on
Your
here
iPad,
right now.
Your iPad lying to you, fam.
This is
Hey, so look, Rock, I see you on YouTube on my computer, but not on StreamYard.
Damn, that's a good one. Damn, TBN, you got a lot of
yeah,
technology over
that's
there.
what I'm saying. I'm like, what? I see myself on my TV and my iPad.
Yeah, but you're not on StreamYard. Your StreamYard camera's off. Whatever that is, whatever that's hooked up to.
It's showing it's on.
Yeah, some with StreamYard not showing your camera. But if I'm looking at YouTube on my computer over here, I do see you on screen. I see you now. There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Cool.
There go the purple hat.
Yeah.